The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Yeah, we dominate tonight.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Sanders, the ball carrier.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
15. First down, Browns.
Right back to Sanders on first down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Jordan Whitehead.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Franklin. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
First down.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They'll run with Sanders. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
The tackle made.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's caught by Smith. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
On second and goal, here's the option.
And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
About a half yard from the end zone, third and goal.
They'll try to run with Sanders, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 11th touchdown on the year. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good.
Browns 7, Eagles nothing. Josh Lambo.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
82.
From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
The ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up.
Here we go. 180. I don't think you got it, son. 44's the mic. 44's the mic. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares. Switch. Go. Small.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Ready? 44. 57. You. 44's the mic. Check. 65.
Play action. Now Wentz. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bailey in punt formation.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. It's a 40-yard punt, but they lose yardage on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Jonnu Smith, the tight end, is intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. The Browns on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 3. Sanders toss left side. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
He was brought down.
A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. They'll run on 1st down. It's Sanders. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's the option. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as the tackle made at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Holding on to the football becoming a little bit of an issue. He had 2 fumbles last week, remember.
I played for a guy that used to talk all the time about creating turbulence in the pocket, making the quarterback jumpy, make him antsy, keep getting after him a little bit, and make sure he thinks about holding on to the ball because you're going after him.
4-yard line.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Another try for Barkley. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
7 yards to pick up there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 45-yard line.
Now this throw caught left side. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 22 yards there, a first down.
A gain of 22 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
22 yards. First down, Cleveland.
They'll look to throw again. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
The pass.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
2 yards.
That catch good for only a couple.
And 8 at the Eagles' 9-yard line.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
The Browns on third down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
A 31-yard attempt.
And Lambeau will put this one through. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. He's got a man, complete, 20, 10, touchdown, Philadelphia. Christian Kirk, his first touchdown on the year. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front.
Amy Fairbairn lining up for the extra point.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts
A gain of 2.
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
7-yard line.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
21 yards. First down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Buying time to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Franklin. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Smith catches left side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. The open man is Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Browns have retaken the lead. Lambo to add on the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Makes the score Browns 17, Eagles 14. Josh Lambo set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone.
The Eagles,
and not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Check back. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Let him know. Hey, empty. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. 5-9. 50 to Mike. 50.
Back to the air on second down. Wentz. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for. And it's third down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
That's a big shot. 657. 50. Mike 50. I'm coming.
Now Wentz on third down. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And the half will begin with a touchback. line. This Philly offense set to go. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
4-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
That's another Eagles first down.
Now a play fake. Wentz sliding out of the pocket. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Made at the 16-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Wentz. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. It was the linebacker Devin White there to knock it away. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Here's Wentz to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
It's a loss of 4.
Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
A 21-yard attempt.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will tie things at 17-all. So they come away from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
Deebo Samuel on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
It'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Another run here with Sanders. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Look to throw here. He's going to air one out. This is intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Throwing again here on second down, this time complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
On play action, Wentz. They'll roll him out right. Griffin's got it, middle of the field. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. The call here, they need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Mark 50, Mark 50, Mark 50. Go, go, go. Oh, shit. Move. 46 down, man. 5-4.
Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. And able to find Kirk complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Christian Kirk, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles have moved out in front. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack.
3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Returnable here from the 38. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Wentz. Being chased out left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Like 50, like 50. All day, every day, any day. Kill.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves him looking at a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. The Eagles indeed snap it. Wins. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. He'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Taking a shot for Samuel. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think part of their plan was to hit him over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
And his throw here's incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
10 yards.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle to Smith. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Going for it with Sanders. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Browns.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. 2nd and 11.
4 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And that's caught by Smith. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland 1st. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Number 22.
It's a gain of 5. And it's a 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 8-yard line.
Dancing to his left. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Miles Sanders with his second touchdown of the night. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Yo. Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50. Get that quarterback. Here, let's go, right here. Man, 5-7. Sunday.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. Open man is Kirk, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
I'm ready to take over, baby. Staying,
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 18 more yards there and another 1st down.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 20-yard line.
Again, it's Barkley. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Saquon Barkley. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. On the run, it's Barkley. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation.
I don't know how many more of can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on that sideline that just took the lead, you've got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Yards to go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
24.